tell you, you will meet this evening a lot of directors of Alliance Française. They are the big French cultural center. All over India, we have 16, where a lot, more than 20,000 Indian people are learning French, and you can speak with them because they all gather tomorrow in Delhi for a very, very big meeting. What I wanted to say, French is a very important language in India and all over the world. And that's a reason why we wish to promote French and to make it very popular all over India.
I would like just to add a few words to what Max has said about the release of this text French book. Learning French is very dear to my heart. It's not only a question because it's my job also to promote the French language. As I've said already once here in India, my grandfather was teaching French, and he has devoted all his life to help young people from various origins to have access to French language. And in doing so, he has changed the course of the lives of many. So I'm fully aware and fully conscious of the importance of having access to foreign language, and not only as a mean of culture, but also as a mean of social promotion and broadening of prospects for everybody.
His Excellency, Ambassador Francois Richier, and Mr. Max Cloudet, and Daniel Renaud. I am a publisher who likes to provide low price books at affordable price, and which I have been doing for the French students for 20 years. When we started, French government used to give subsidy to provide the books, and when Mr. Bloch was on time, they told us, oh, now the money is drying up. So we started as a small commercial venture with low profit, but to provide excellent quality books. Who had worked rigorously for 2 years to produce this book, which is an international quality. I had shown it to many foreign publishers when I was at the Frankfurt Book Fair recently. I took the dummy, and all of them were amazed that this kind of work can be done here.
Bonsoir, Monsieur l'Ambassadeur, bonsoir. Cher Max, cher Daniel, cher Ashwini, cher Vinny, chers amis, je suis très heureuse ce soir de lancer Tech French. A few words maybe in English. So we realized that there were really needs for students in science. So we decided to launch, to create that book, and to try. We have a hero in the book. The hero is studying in an IIT Mumbai, and he's going to study in France. So he's going to discover huh? And thank you for the 3 tutors. They were volunteers to reread all the book. So thank you so much. 2 of them are here tonight, Aurélia and Isora. Thank you.
Well, I think it's one of the most interesting initiatives in foreign language teaching that I've seen for a long time. People are already learning French in India, and more than 1 million people are learning French. But by issuing this book, we are approaching a very important population, those people who are students in science and technology, who may not have had a chance to learn French when they were younger.
Specific vocabulary.
So it's not only learning French from the start, but also on the basis of the vocabulary which is directly of interest for those students. Which means that once they have completed the learning through that book, they will have the possibility, for example, to come to France to study. They will have the possibility to read scientific and technological books in French, expanding therefore their culture, but also their the broad of science, of scientific culture.
Actually, there is a whole new branch for French for specific purpose, and this is the first book of that series. And what we are doing is we have combined a French team and an Indian team, and with the guidance of the embassy and His Excellency support, we are launching these specific books for specific Indian students, because you know we are the second largest. There are almost 1 million students are learning French. So English is not even considered a foreign language. So French is the number one and will stay the number one.
किसी भी दो देशों में दोस्ती बढ़ाने के लिए और फ्रेंडशिप बढ़ाने के लिए लैंग्वेज वेरी इसेंशियल है. तो जितने लोग यहाँ फ्रेंच लैंग्वेज सीखेंगे या फ्रांस जाएंगे या फ्रांस से यहाँ आएंगे, इससे दोनों देशों में, फ्रांस एक बड़ा इम्पोर्टेंट देश है, हिंदुस्तान बड़ा इम्पोर्टेंट देश है, दोस्ती बढ़ेगी, कल्चरल एक्सचेंज बढ़ेगा, एकेडमिक, इंडस्ट्रियल, कमर्शियल एक्सचेंज बढ़ेगा. तो ये फ्रेंच टेक जो बुक है, this is a very good idea.
India was the first country with whom we had first telecom joint venture.
We realized that there were really needs for students in science. So we decided to create that book for beginners. So we tried to make them discover France, daily life in France, and life at the university in France.
I've written the phonetic exercises for this book. I've been doing research in phonetics for the past 9 years, and I've tried to study problems of Indian students vis-a-vis French language.
French is the most popular language in English-speaking school in India, and we're very happy that IITs and engineering schools want to learn French from the start. So it's a very basic French book, but for scientists and engineers. And for us, it's very important that these students can access French language. French language is open to everyone, and it's not only the language of France, as you know, it's the language of 70 countries, and that's why Indian students, being pragmatic, being clever, being intelligent, they choose French.
I must say, Mr. GOYAL was one of the first person I met when I came in India 1 year ago. I remember. We have a good experience with pedagogy of a foreign language in France. So it's a very practical way to learn a foreign language. We have launched this evening.
And I really thank the embassy. It's really the dynamism of young blood which has infused in the last couple of years. And since Mr. Chowdhury has been here, it's really a privilege. You can see the million students, everybody wants to learn French. And
I hope it will be millions.
They are.
We have 1 million now in India.
There will be millions.
Learning, millions must be. In a few years when when my time will be over in India, I hope it will be millions.
It will be millions because the teachers. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.